Please help our efforts by joining the Collins Collectors Association. And, of course, we've got the Zoom session going. And I've got one other participant on Zoom, but he's not on the air, and that's Ken, K6CTW. So I'm going to shout out to Ken that he's joined us on Zoom. But drop me an email if you'd like to join us on the Zoom, W60Q at ARRL.net, and make sure you tell me who you are. All right. Okay, since we didn't get a chance to go through that second half of the list, I'm going to start in the middle, guys. Because I asked you guys to take a short, brief hello and continue on, but nobody did that. So anyway, let me stop quickly and see if there's anybody else who'd like to check in. This is W60Q for the Collins Net. Please come now.
NY6L Hesperia, good evening.
Okay, got you, Jay. NY6L. Very good. Nice signal again tonight. All right, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to start with Dave, WI6R. And Dave, you're going to hand it over to Tapio, KF7TY. Tapio, please give it over to Foster, W4HCX. And good evening to you, Foster. Thank you for joining us tonight. And Foster, give it to Dick, K5DIC. Yeah, I wasn't hearing you very well, Dick, but normally I do. But when you're done, give it back to me, and we'll go to the next group. So, Dave, take it away. WI6R and the Collins Net, W6DQ.
Yeah, well, fine. Thanks, Dennis. Let's crank the mic gain down a bit. Okay, that's a little better. This is Dave, WI6R in Kingman, Arizona. Tonight running our S-Line 32S330L1 with a 75S3B. And running a new antenna tonight, so we're interested in hearing signal reports. Everybody's pounding in here tonight, so hopefully that means I'm getting out as well, I hope. And not a lot to report except getting a new antenna up. So that's pretty much it from here, and I'll pass it quickly over to Tapio and see how he's topping up there. KF7TY, WI6R.
WI6R, KF7TY. Real fine, Dave. Well, on the old 75A4 here, I'm copying you a solid 5x8, 5x9. Really armchair quality up here. The audio is fantastic here. Thank you, Dennis, for taking the net tonight, W6DQ. Yeah, and I'll send you my new email also here this evening, so you got that. Transmitter here is a KWS-1, running the Gold Dust Twins here this evening, something different. I've had this on the other bands and stuff like that. And I had to replace a couple of real old caps that I never replaced about 15 years ago, so they were some low voltage caps on the 275 volt circuit, and wanted to get those changed out. So with that, I'm going to send it over to Foster. Nice to hear you, Foster. W4HCX, KF7TY.
Yeah, okay, Tapio, real fine. KF7TY in the group, W4HCX. Tapio, you're in S9 down here this evening, and Dave, you're about 10 over 9, but we're pretty close. I'm up here in Pahrump. Excuse me. Got the chow call, guys, 7 o'clock. It's my time, so I'll make this short. Dick, I didn't copy you too well in there. Excuse me. But I think I did hear you, so I don't have an S-meter reading on you yet. But good to be here. Good to see you guys on the night. And maybe I can make it better time-wise than next year. So over to you there, Dick. K5DIC in the group, W4HCX. And cross me off there, Dennis. I'm out to chow. 7-3s all around. Take it away, Dick.
Okay, Roger, Foster. You sound great, man. You're kicking it up with big time. It's 10 over 9 at least. And nobody watched England. You're doing really good. Things are a little lower here tonight in terms of reception strength, but I can copy everybody so far. I'm not sure if you can copy me, but anyway, I'm just on a Kenwood transceiver, your 3001, about 600 watts. Makeshift vertical nighttime antenna. Not much new report here. Just wanted to check in. I've been a little absent, but it's nice to hear you guys. Appreciate you letting me in here, Dennis. And I know I'm a little hard to copy from some people, depending on the conditions. Mike, I can usually hear pretty well, and of course, the WI6R and yourself, WI6DQ. I can tell you 5 copies, I can copy you 100% also. Got the Tennessee Clemson game on in the background, and we'll get back into that. So, Dennis, you can start me off the list. You can copy me. Happy New Year, everybody, and we'll talk to you soon. W6DQ, say by DIC.
Roger that, John. We're located halfway between Birmingham and
Okay, Dick, very good. Yeah, I was able to copy you. You are down not as loud as everybody else, but I was able to copy your, believe it or not, S9. But not quite as loud as everybody. We got a pretty high noise level right now, so conditions aren't the greatest. But thank you very much for the New Year's wishes, and likewise the same to you. And to Foster as well, W7HCX, beautiful signal down here, 30 over 9. And I wanted to wish you a Happy New Year. So guys, Dick and Foster, you all take care. Foster, enjoy your dinner. And Dick, I did copy that you're going to be standing by. We'll try and give you a call. Maybe conditions will change. If you're copying everyone, stick around, and I'll give you a call next time around and see if the conditions have improved a bit. We'll see what happens. So let's see. I'm going to go to the next group. Oh, let's see. No, I got Tapio and Dave in there. Dave, you got a bodacious signal out here, but yeah, you were hitting it a little hard. So I think you backed off a little bit. And Tapio, yeah, you're running right around about a little over S9 here. So, maybe about 10 over, rather. I'm looking at my notes here. You're about 10 over 9. So you're reasonable good copy. But, and I'm on a different antenna tonight. I seem to have damaged the balun on my loop. Probably pumped a little too much power into it today when I was doing some testing. And I think I overheated the balun. I don't think it's rated at that high a power level, so at that high an SWR with the loop, so I'm going to have to swap out that balun. So I've got a couple more of them I can use, so we'll see how they work out. A couple of them are really high power ones, so I don't have to worry about it. But anyway, that'll be another project for another day. So okay, I'm going to go to the next group, and I'm going to go ahead and get all 5 of you on this round. I've got, and I realize, I believe, it kept sounding like N6RSS, but I believe it is KN6RSS, and I believe that's Buck, and I believe you're Max's friend, if I recall correctly. I recognize the call sign, so I'm going to turn it over to you, and I'm also going to be listening on one of the FDRs just in case, and then I'd like you to turn it over to Steve, W6RXK. Steve, you can give it to Bill, K6LK. K6LK. Bill, give it to Lisa, KF6QNG, my other half here, KF6QNG. And then, Lisa, you can give it to JNY6L, and Jay, give it back to me when you're done. So, Buck, if that's correct, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's it. KN6RSS from W6DQ. Take it away.
Steve, have a good night. Nice to meet you. Bob C. Later. That'd be 4J. Back a little bit.
He drove the game there.
Bobby, good to hear you.
Okay, John, I'm going to get on back down the barn there where I belong.
Okay, I'm not copying. Is anybody copying him in there?
John. No, nothing heard.
Okay, thanks. I'll come back to him. We'll try again a little later. So, Steve, go ahead and pick it up. W6RXK. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you, Dennis. W6RXK, Andres, where the rain is still falling. Thank goodness. It's been falling all day. Not a hard rain, but a steady rain. I did have the opportunity to drive by one of our reservoirs today and was thankful to see that, it appears like they're coming up a little bit, but how can you really tell? But our Russian rivers are working really good, so we'll keep our fingers crossed that this rain keeps up. Tomorrow morning, We're supposed to have another Pineapple Express come through, so it's going to be fun. Anyway, Steve here. I'm running the Collins Wannabe tonight, the Drake GR4C. And I checked into the Drake net last night with it and was too lazy to go turn the Collins gear on. So anyway, giving it a workout tonight. And my inverted V is down a little lower because of the winds that we've been having, but it's down about 25 feet. Anyway, all good here. Just getting ready for New Year's. And don't know, well, my wife still hasn't told me what my New Year's resolution is going to be. So I'll have to wait, stand by for further instructions with that. Okay, over to Bill, up country a little bit here, up more northern California, K6LK, W6RXK, San Andreas.
Yeah, thanks, Steve. W6RXK in San Andreas, K6LK. I'm going to keep it short, guys, because I'm on a Swan 175 tonight, and I don't know if that's all that appropriate for a Collins net, but it is all I can afford right now. I do have an interest in Collins. Growing up, I had a 32 V2 Collins, and I can tell you that thing was built like a tank. Sure glad I don't have to be lifting it at my age off of a desk, though, because it was a tank, but well built and an excellent piece of equipment. I would say military quality all throughout, as is all the Collins equipment. So anyway, good evening to all. I wanted to say hello and wish Dennis a new year there at W6DQ and his bride, and also same to Mike, W7MS. So over there to you, Lisa, KF6QNG, K6LK.
Okay, thank you. Good evening to one and all, and thank you, Dennis, for running the net this evening. So, let's see what's going on here. Well, not a whole lot. Working as usual, but we had a great Christmas, and certainly looking forward to a quiet New Year's weekend here, and get some projects done around home maybe. Who knows? Let's shop for some after Christmas sales. Who knows? Anyway, with that, I'm going to turn it over to Jay. NY6L from KF6QNG.
Okay, very good, Lisa. Thank you very much, and Happy New Year to everyone. NY6L. Jay here in Hesperia, where it currently is a cool 48 degrees, and looking forward to, I guess, some rain tomorrow, and maybe a little bit some tonight. We'll see. So getting a little bit hard copy, everybody, so I'm going to make this my one and only transmission here. So I wish everybody a prosperous, happy New Year. Stay healthy and be safe. And I'll just go ahead and listen through. Dennis, go ahead and pick it up. W6DQ, NY6L. Jay here in Hesperia saying good evening to everyone.
Okay, Jay, very good. NY6L. W6DQ here. Yeah, your signal level dropped way down. You were pretty loud when you checked in, but you dropped down considerably. So maybe the band's changing. I hope not, but we'll see what happens. But appreciate the wishes there, and likewise to you and yours. Happy New Year, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time. Hopefully, stick around. Maybe the conditions will change, and hopefully you'll stick around and at least monitor. And Bill, you're doing fine down here. The Swan 175 doing great, and no reason not to join the net. As we say it on the email reflector, as well as the preamble, that you don't have to be running Collins equipment. You just got to have an interest in it and want to learn more about it. So we're happy to have you here. And especially a Swan 175, that's kind of an unusual, rare radio. There are not many of those around. I think I know of a couple of more folks who are running those and have them, but that's pretty cool. And Steve, same goes for you with the TR4. You're allowed. You're allowed to do that. You know that. So anyway, nice signal, Steve, and good to hear about the rain up there. Yeah, we've had lots of forecast storms here. Not one has come through. We have had zero rain in this go-around the last couple of weeks. So LA got drenched. The other side of the mountains got drenched. They got a bunch of snow. We got squat. So anyway, that's life in the desert. That's the way it goes. So anyway, it's nice to have you here tonight, though. It's been a while since we've heard you. And you got a nice signal tonight. You're sounding nice and loud. So that's great. All right, let me take a quick break, see if there's anybody else who'd like to check in to the Collins Collectors Association Friday Night Net, the last Collins Collectors Association 75-meter net for 2022. Please come now. This is W6DQ.
Whiskey Zero, Juliet Alpha, Mike.
Mike, good evening. Got you, W0JAM. Is there anybody else who'd like to check in? Please come now.
Kilo Echo 7 Echo Golf Yankee.
Kilo Echo 7 Echo Golf Yankee. I don't recognize the call. Have you checked in with us before?
No, I have not.
Okay, what's your name and location there, please?
My name's Neil, and I am in Utah.
Oh, very good, Neil. You got a nice signal down here. We're located in the California High Desert and the Eastern Sierras, in the town of Inyokern. And I've got you on the list here. Welcome to our group. This is the Collins Net. And, of course, we celebrate Collins Radio, but we welcome anyone to join us. So, as I just mentioned to Bill. So, I've got you and Mike on the list. Let me stand by and see if there's anybody else who'd like to join us. Please come now. Okay, nothing heard. Okay, I'm going to pick up you two. Mike, we'll catch you, W0JAM. Mike, why don't you give it to Neil, Kilo Echo 7 Echo Golf Yankee. Neil, tell us what you're running there, and if you have any interest in Collins Radio, I would like to hear what you got to say. So, Mike, take it away. And then, Neil, when you're finished, go ahead and give it back to me. So, W0JAM, Mike, take it away, W6DQ.
Okay, Dennis in the group. Well, hello, this last time of the year, and, we'll be back again next Friday, so no problem. So, Mike here, just west of Phoenix, Arizona, running the round emblem S line, 32S3, got the 75S3 Charlie, got a 312B4 in there, and a dipole. California, it's running, the dipole runs north and south, so California and points east and west are just broadside. Running barefoot as I usually do, about 100 watts. My trusty old 32 Sugar 3 is still healthy and kicks out 100 watts. So, Dennis, your signal is pretty tolerable here. I would say S8. It's down from other days, but of course that's to be expected. Everybody else I can copy when my old ears can really discern the words. Thanks for being here, everyone. So, Scott, it's rain here in the Phoenix area. Been rain. In fact, we're just the opposite of you, Dennis. They predicted 40% for today, and it's rained all day. And funny thing is, on New Year's Day, I've never seen it before, but they're predicting 100% chance of rain. There's few things I've ever seen that are actually 100%, but they're calling a prediction of 100%. So that probably means it won't rain at all. Hi. So that's the story here, and I'll turn it over to Neil. Neil, I didn't catch the last letter in your suffix, so I'll just go Kilo Echo 7 Echo Golf question mark from Whiskey Zero, Juliet Alpha Mike.
KE7EGY. Neil, it's your turn if you're still there. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm still here. So this radio I'm operating is a IC 7300. It's brand new. I took it out of the box about 2 hours ago. I'm running a GR5B, I believe, dipole antenna, kind of in a sort of an inverted V fashion. Just barely upgraded to general, so this is one of my first contacts as a general. The other stuff I like doing and messing around with computers, and I like UTVs, going four-wheeling, that kind of stuff. So kind of a broad range, I guess, of likes.
Over.
Yeah, I guess you turned it back to me, Neil.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, very good. All right, so KE7EGY and the CollinsNet W6DQ. Well, welcome to our group here, Neil. Nice to have you aboard. 7300. You guys have a bodacious signal down here. You're like 20 over, and it's really nice to hear that. And yeah, congrats on the new 7300. Congratulations on the upgrade. Great way to start out the new year. And yeah, a bunch of us have. I use the 7300 here as one of my other radios, and I use it for digital mode. And it's just a superb little radio. I am so impressed by it for the money. You can't beat it. It's just an amazing piece of gear. So welcome, and it's nice to have you aboard with us. And Mike, yeah, you're doing about 10 over, Mike. You're not as loud as you normally are, but. We'll see how the band goes. Band conditions may change. I don't know. But, man, Neil, you're just pounding in here, which is great. So let's see. I'm going to go back to the top of the list and do the first group again. And then we'll look for some more check-ins at that time. So up at the top of the list, I got Mike, another Mike, W7MS. And Mike, and I wanted to comment, congrats on your neighbor finally figuring out the light problem there with the sodium. That's probably a breath of fresh air for you, so I'm very envious. So Mike, you'll take it first, then over to Chuck, N6AF, over to Andy, KD6TKX, and then over to Jeff, KK6IRZ. And Jeff, go ahead and send it back to me again. So, Mike, take it away. W7MS and the CollinsNet W6DQ.
Well, thank you, Dennis. W7MS, Mike in Reno. And shout out to Neil there. Congratulations on the upgrade. And new out-of-box ICOM radio sounding quite well into Reno, Nevada. And signal report. Dave was listening to signal reports on your last transmission. You were 20 over S9. So sounding quite respectable into Reno. So we'll see what happens the next time around. And also, a hearty hello to Bill. And Bill sounded so great on that Swan 175. It sounded as good as this ICOM 9100. So that's a tip of the hat to the quality of Swan radios. And also Lisa has joined her spouse. So that's good, because that was going to be a question here, was where the boss was tonight. And thanks for the comments on the sodium lights. So that's one down, one to go, but the other one is not fluctuating. I've only heard it fire once, and when I stick my head out the window, I see it bright a couple acres away, but that's nitpicking when it comes to RF interference from a sodium light balance transformer. But enough of that. I've already given the rig rundown on the initial hello, goodbye, and handover. My apologies, Dennis. But that's, life is good. No resolutions here for Steve. I think Steve can maybe come up with a blanket resolution once his wife relays that suggestion to Steve. But good to hear about rain out there in the West Coast. I think we're up to .51 inches since the rain started this afternoon. So not the gully washer they had forecast, but it's round 2 tomorrow morning, as Steve had mentioned. So we'll see what happens then. But it's just fine because it's it's a nice rainfall, but at this point, not any consideration for flooding. But I did cruise my ditches and make sure my culverts were clear because that's self-serving interest because it's a real drag to have one of the culverts blown out on my circular driveway. But that's, there's a backup plan when you have two, but with my luck, maybe I'd be four-wheeling through a ditch to get to the street. But that's neither here nor there, but it's something to talk about here on the Collins Net. So, with that, over to Chuck. Now let's see how Chuck's voice is doing at 50% distortion. Maybe we can reach 90% on the next transmission. And 6 a.m. W7MN.
Yeah, I've got all the artifacts and third order, and you name it in here. This is the blue inflection section, more like November 6th Alpha Fox. And I'm gonna swap my longer descriptive transmission with my what should have been the initial hello onto the next person transmission. So this will be a quick one. Still amazingly still on the KWM2 since last transmission, and I'm going to head upstairs and rest my voice and see what my wife is up to. She made a pot of homemade chicken soup. I think that would be a very good idea to have a little bit of that. And I think the distortion and artifacts should be missing from my voice next week. And I hope to hear some of you on straight T night. And I haven't decided if is it the Viking Ranger or the HT37. I just don't know. I got a lot to choose from. I guess I could run more than one. Why not? So 7-3 and Happy New Year and all of that good stuff. KD6TKX to take it. N6AF. See you later.
Andy, are you there? KD6TKX. It's your turn. Well, I'm not hearing Andy. Well, Chuck, get better. Get that taken care of. That chicken soup will help. So you rest up and have a Happy New Year. Have a safe one. And, yeah, we'll look forward to seeing you next week in the new year. So let me try one more time with Andy, KD6TKX. Are you there? Not heard. Okay. By the way, I did hear Kevin, WA6JKN in there. I got you on the list. Let's pick up, let's see, I'm going to mark that. Let's pick up Jeff, KK6RIZ, and give it back to me when you're done, W6DQ. Is this thing on? Yeah, I'm not hearing Jeff. KK6IRZ, are you there? W6DQ. No joy. All right, well, let me take some more check-ins. This is the Collins Net. This is W6DQ Net Control. Anybody who'd like to check in, please call now. Well, that's interesting. Nothing. Just quiet. I assume I'm getting out. See, my antenna is connected, yes. And I did hear Chuck, so I don't know what's going on here. Weird. All right. And I'm... Kevin, are you there? W6JKN, are you copying?
Okay, there we go. Yeah, I hear you. You're coming in very, very nicely. Excuse me, Dennis, and I heard Mike, but I haven't heard anybody else at all. So, yeah, I'm in Santan. What's it called, Santan Valley, or? Yeah, Santan Valley, Arizona. I'm going to spend time with my son and grandchildren, bringing in the new year. And I don't have the laptop or anything like that set up tonight. I'm just using my iPhone at the moment. So it's a little bit different. You know, I can see the transmitter and the transceiver. I got the spectrum scope up, and I see the new Mercury Lux amplifier, and it seems to be working fine. I got a couple of issues with the drivers I'm still working on. It's a duplex driver for the sound receive and transmit. I haven't quite figured out some issues with that. I won't get into it here. But anyway, I wanted to check in and say hello, but unfortunately I've only heard 2 people so far. Everybody else I don't even see any indication on the spectrum scope, so the band must not be in very good condition. So with that, this is Kevin in Santan Valley, Arizona, on operating digital remote on his iPhone. Back to you, Dennis. W6 DQ and the group, WA6JKM.
Okay, Kevin, very good. Interesting. Yeah, you're 20 over here at Faraday Field, so you got a nice signal down here. Yeah, I was wondering. It sounded like you were having some issues. That's why I called, because I wasn't sure if you were there or not. I heard your call sign and you threw it out there, and then disappeared. So I wasn't sure if you were having. I wasn't sure where you were, if you were in Texas or not. So anyway, 20 over here. So not bad, my friend. Not bad. And on the iPhone, yeah, I play with my Flex with the iPhone too. It's kind of cool to do that. I get a kick out of that. All right, I'm going to keep going here. Let me go back up to Dave, WI6R. We got you next, followed by Tapio, KF7TY, and I think Foster checked out for dinner. And then we go over to Dick, K5DIC, see if Dick is still there, and see if you're making it any better. You actually were getting in here pretty good. I was able to copy you. Hopefully you're sticking around and you're copying folks. We'll see if you're there. And Dick, why don't you hand it back to me, and we'll try getting Buck again. So, Dave, take it away. WI6R from W6DQ and the Collins Net. Go ahead.
Hello. Okay, there we go. Well, a little bit. Yeah, this is WI6R, Dave in Kingman, and I'm not sure quite why I don't have the normal output I normally do, so I don't know how well you're copying. I'm only putting a little bit of power out right now, so, let's see, let's try this.
You're 10 over, Dave. You got a good signal here.
Okay, well, I'm having some issue with the amplifier picking off, but anyway, just running real low power right now. This is only about 40 watts, so maybe you're copying, maybe you're not, but you're really good copy here. Everybody actually was, so we're not going to hold it, but I want to thank you for running the net tonight and wish everybody a happy New Year. And we will look forward to talking to you guys again next year. So have a very good one, and we'll pass it on, I think, over to Tapio. He's probably not copying me at 40 watts, but KF7TY, WI6R.
WI6R, KF7TY. Hope you're copying me. Even with your 40 watts, you've got a nice signal up here into the northwest, Dave. That you said you had a new antenna. Didn't catch what type it is. Whatever it is, it's working. 40 watts is doing just fine. You were down a little bit from the last transmission, but no problem copying you. Well, good evening to everybody. Wow, here we go, second round. Kevin, you had a nice signal. Digital remote, real strong signal up here into Ellensburg, Washington. Nice to hear everybody else checking in and checking out. Looks like a lot of people getting on the radio this week. I listened to the single sideband net there Tuesday night. That was fun. I didn't join in. I worked late. And I did get in right into the last part of the Drake net last night, but band conditions were really tough. I did hear Steve said Happy New Year to the guys and stuff like that. But, yeah, up here, we had a storm roll through last night. We got about 6 inches of snow. I took the old 1951 Alice Chalmers out today and plowed some snow. It was like concrete snow, very heavy. And so that's what's going on up here. The XYL and myself, we're going to hang around here for the weekend and take in New Year's tomorrow evening and just kind of lay low. Got a little bit of a drying trend this weekend, but we've got more moisture on the way. Yeah, I'm on the Gold Dust Twins tonight, KWS 175A4 here with the hand mic, and just having some fun. I'll probably jump on 20 meters Sunday on the Collins net and do some rag chewing there. And yeah, resolutions, Mike, you made, I make about 100 resolutions this time of the year. Throughout the year, I break 99, and I'm lucky to keep one, but I'm going to try to keep a few. We'll see what happens. Okay, maybe we'll go around again, maybe not. Happy New Year anyway to everybody. Over to Dick, K5, DIC, KF7, TY.
K5, DIC, are you still with us, Dick? Go ahead. All right, not hearing Dick, so I guess he's left us. All right, well, very good. Dave and Tapio got you guys. Yeah, Dave, 40 watts. Oh, my gosh. You're 10 over 9 over here and actually a little bit above, so can't explain that. But, yeah, you got a nice signal. You're doing well. And so good to have you aboard tonight. And 40 watts is making the trip out here in good shape. And actually, my noise level has dropped down a bit, too. Noise level here is running about S6, S7 now, so it's quite good, which is unusual. And Tapio, nice signal from you. I think this probably will be the last go-around. We don't have we got most of the list still to go, so this really was the top of the list right here, and we're at 738. So we'll keep going here. I know a lot of folks have dropped out. We've probably lost some propagation, I think, is what's going on. So to both of you guys, very 7-3 and a Happy New Year to you both. And look forward to seeing everybody in the new year next week on the net. So let's see. I want to see if Buck is there. KN6RSS. Are you there? Go ahead. This is W6DQ.
Quick info.
Yeah, go ahead.
W7MS just got a message from Andy. He said he had a priority phone call and has the long antenna. Apologizes, but he's on the phone, W7MS.
Okay, Mike, very good. I appreciate the update, and we'll send our best wishes to Andy for a Happy New Year and a 7-3, and maybe if he's off the phone, he can rejoin us at the end, but I appreciate the update. Thank you, sir. Let's see, where are we? Did not hear Buck in there, so I'm going to mark him as, I think he's been here before. I did see his call sign on the list from before. So over to Steve. Let's take Steve at W6RXK, and then over to Bill, K6LK, and then Lisa, KF6QNG. And we'll just take those three, and you can give it back to me when you're done, Lisa. So, Steve, New Year's resolutions from She Who Must Be Obeyed. If I could speak English, from She Who Must Be Obeyed, right? Anyway, I'm getting a frown from Lisa. Oh, there we go. Now I got her to smile. Okay. But we'll have to hear about your resolutions. Yeah, and Lisa was commenting about Tapio being honest, at least, about his resolutions. I haven't made any yet. Actually, I did make one, but I'm not sharing it. Anywho, Steve, go ahead and pick it up. W6RXK and the Collins net, W6DQ.
Okay,
Okay, W6DQ, W6RXK. Well, keep smiling there, Dennis. That's prime. That's prime importance there for sure. Anyway, I was just reading, it looks like Barbara Walters died. And that's new to me. Maybe that happened a while ago. I don't know. But apparently Barbara Walters died. She was over 90 years old. Breaking news. Breaking news on the campaign. Anyway, let's see what else. I see, Dennis, you've got a post there for running a general class at your license. That was nice. That was real good. Glad to see you do that. I haven't been able to check out the Wednesday group here in a while, but I intend to do that soon for sure. Well, I don't have anything else to add here. I think I better go in and join my wife. I'm sure she's got some Netflix program she's logged into, and I'll probably go in and join her and maybe try to keep my glass half full. Whiskey, vodka, something. I don't know. But anyway, I only have one resolution really for this year, and that's to rediscover the difference between want and need. May I have all I need and want all that I have. And I think that's particularly relevant to us AM radio operators who like to get stuff. All right. Anyway, 73s, everybody. This is my last transmission for probably 2022. But anyway, we'll go over to Bill over there with the Swan. Good job with the Swans, Bill. Yeah, very good. And 73s, everybody. K6LK, Bill. W6RXK.
And K6LGL, right checking.
K6LK, are you there, Bill? It's your turn. You may have checked out, but we'll see if you're still there. Not hearing him. Mike, were you hearing him?
Oh, no, that was just Poke in the old Swan unit. I apologize for interrupting the
Oh, no worries. Okay. Yeah, he was saying something that he might not stick around, so that's good. That's good, Mike. Thanks. Steve, RXK, yeah, 7-3 to you, my friend. Miss seeing you guys. One of these days we'll get together, and in the meantime, have a happy New Year. Say hi to the gang up there for us. Hope Gary's doing well. And the rest of the gang, look forward to seeing you guys sometime in the near future. We'll have to make a New Year's resolution to get together. So we'll talk to you soon, Steve, and hopefully that New Year's resolution won't be too terrible. So with that, I'm going to hand it over to Lisa, and then you can give it back to me, Lisa. So KF6QNG and the CollinsNet W6DQ.
All right. Well, everybody, be safe. Have a good New Year, and we'll see what 2023 brings for everyone. It's hard to believe it's 2023 almost. Anyway, 7-3 to one and all, and have a good evening. Back to Dennis, W6DQ from KF6QNG.
Okay, Lisa, thank you. KF6QNG, W6DQ, and the CollinsNet right back. All right, getting down to the end here. I've got Mike, W0... Well, no, this isn't down to the end. Sorry. We still got a few more that are still there. We still got... we'll do all four of them. See, Chuck checked out. Andy's on the phone. Jeff's not around, so I'm going to get Mike, W0JAM, and then Neil, KE7EGY. Neil, please give it to WA6JKN. That's Kevin. And then Kevin, hand it over to W7MS, and I think that'll be the end of that's like the tail end of the net. I think everybody else has checked out. So, Mike, hopefully you're still there, and hopefully you're still copying W0JAM and the CollinsNet W6DQ.
Oh, fine business, Dennis.
W7. Happy New Year.
W6DQ, Whiskey Zero, Juliet Alpha Mike. Well, yeah, I've copied just about everybody. It's kind of a weird band tonight. It's in and out, but mostly I have pretty good copy on everyone. This is kind of funny, though, because WI6R and Kingman I didn't hear at all. However, Kevin, WA6JKN, I understand you're about 25 miles away in Santan Valley, and you did pretty good. It was S8, S9, which I would have expected a little better, being about 20 miles away. But yeah, anyway, almost everybody comes through pretty good, and no trouble. I'm happy when the band is like this because it's to me it's kind of bothersome, really struggling like that. I have to tune in from internet sometimes. But anyway, good copy. So resolutions, last year I resolved to lose weight, and I did. I hit the mark. And then around June, I let my guard down and gained it back. So does that count? Well, anyway, this year I'm going to do the same thing, I hope, and hopefully keep it off. So up and down is never very good, but hopefully this time it'll be down. So, yeah, I was not going to be here for the holidays. I was going to make a trip to my alternate QTH in Munich, Germany, and the M2A there. Currently it's an 80-meter dipole, but 20 meters would be easy to come by. I don't know that I'd be able to get there, but get here, that is. And but the fact was, for one reason or another, the flights were down. I wish I could blame it totally on the flights, but the house on the other end had COVID, so they're not done with that yet, but everybody's okay. It was a mild case. So here I am. I hung out for Christmas, and I think I'll try to work up the nerve to check into the straight key night, and that'll make a great New Year's Eve plan. So that's the news from Laveen, Arizona. I'm going to see if Neil is here, and if he can hear me, if he's still around. So over to you, Neil. Kilo Echo 7, Echo Golf Yankee, Whiskey Zero, Juliet Alpha Mike.
Neil, KE7, EGY, it's your turn if you're still with us. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, you bet. I was just sitting there zoning out. No, KF7TY here. Hopefully I haven't drifted off too much there. I was just reading the mail and doing a few other things. No, nice to hear everybody. Nice to hear Lisa. Nice to hear you, Dennis. And yeah, I sent you email there with my new email address and everything like that. And I'll be glad to take the net next week and stuff like that. And just want to wish everybody a happy New Year. Happy New Year, and upcoming 2023, we'll see what that holds, and hopefully everybody will, have a great weekend. That's about all I got, Dennis. Over.
All right, Tapio, no worries. Yeah, I was calling Neil, but that's okay. And I got your email there, but I was calling it Kilo Echo 7 Echo Golf Yankee. Stand by, Tapio. I want to see if Neil is still here. Neil, if you're here, go ahead.
Yeah, the relay.
Yeah, what was that, Mike?
We have 56 LTL. I wish you all a happy New Year.
Yeah, it's pretty noisy. I'm not hearing him very well here, if that's who that was. I heard some station in there, but I couldn't make it out.
Okay, well, what do you want to do here?
Yeah, I've only got two more on the list here, so let's get... I'm not getting Neil. I will say 7-3 to Tapio, and I'm confirming that I got the email from you. And we'll confirm next week. And Mike, why don't you stand by, because you're second on the list here. So I've got Kevin. I was going to get Kevin WA6JKN for one last time, and then you, Mike. So Kevin, are you there? Go ahead and take a turn, and then hand it over to Mike W7MS. Okay, I'm not hearing Kevin at all now. Nothing there. All right, let me try calling Skip, Mike. Just stand by one. Mike, I'm going to have you close out the net tonight. You'll be the last one on the list. But let's see if Skip is there. K6LGL and the Collins net. Skip, are you there? W6DQ.
Okay, thank you. W6DQ and the CCA net, K6LGL. Well, so it goes, you know. People are getting busy lining up things that they have to do for the end of the year. I want to wish everybody a Happy New Year. Hope you be healthy, wealthy, and wise. And as Mr. Spock said, live long and prosper. So, best of 73s and a Happy New Year to you and yours. And it's always good to hear Lisa on the air. W6DQ, thanks for doing a great job. K6LGL.
All right, Skip, very good. Well, that time I copied you okay. You came up a little bit, so that's good. Well, thank you for the wishes, and likewise, Happy New Year to you. Have a safe one. Be safe down there. Stay well, and enjoy the new year. We'll see you then. And with that, over to Mike, W7MS. I think you're the last one on the list now. Go ahead and pick it up. W6DQ.
Okay, well, thanks, Dennis. W7MS. We'll say 7-3. Appreciate all the comments. And now I'm honoring my New Year's resolution. Disclosure not what I should do. So we'll see what happens. But always fun, and we'll keep an ear out for Mike, W2AM, and KFSCY, and possibly others, possibly the short ship railway. Well, not railway, snow locations. The last few Sundays on the one comment, we haven't heard from Ron since the earthquake in and about Eureka, California, so we'll keep an ear out for him. I'm sure he's okay, but probably just busy with holiday. But with that 7-3, everybody have a great, safe Friday evening. I'm going to do the same. I really appreciate having the chance to exercise Collins Radio.
Oh, that's great, Mike. W7MS from W6DQ for the Collins net. Well, very good. And yeah, you know, you brought up Ron. I was thinking about Ron the other day after the earthquake. I should drop him an email and see that they're okay. Yeah, I guess that's pretty close. But my sister and brother-in-law live there near Fortuna as well. And they're doing okay, I found out finally. My brother-in-law posted on Facebook that morning, and that's the last I heard from them. So I talked to my other sister a couple of days ago, and she was saying that she had heard from them and that they were doing fine. She sent me some videos of some of the stuff that happened at their place. Lots of stuff on the floor, let's see, it was a carport that was knocked off of its pins and kind of fallen down. What a drag. But all in all, everybody's healthy and well in the family, so that's good. But yeah, Ron, I've been wondering about Ron too, so we'll keep an ear out for him. I may drop him an email and make sure he's okay. With that, Mike, thank you. And thank you to everyone who participated this evening. And this is the final 75-meter CCA net on Friday nights for 2022. And it's been a great year. We've had a lot of new people on, and I know we've got a lot of new members in the CCA. We've got a new board member, and we've got a new editor in the Signal. And and looking forward to the next year being an even more prosperous year for the CCA, more members and more articles in the Signal and all that good stuff. So we'll keep you guys posted. I'm not sure when our next board meeting is going to be. Hopefully soon. I missed the last one, unfortunately, thanks to Apple. My iPhone failed to wake me up when I was taking a little snooze, but hopefully that won't happen again. But stuff happens, right? Very 7-3 to everyone this evening. Thank you for participating. Everybody have a happy new year. Have a safe new year. Stay out of trouble and stay healthy. We all got to stay well. So with that, I'm going to officially close this last net of 2022 and say goodnight, everybody. We're going to return the frequency to normal operation. This is W60Q closing the Collins net. Good night, everybody. 7-3.